Austria is changing, and for millions of Austrians watching their cities, their schools, and their traditions shift before their eyes, the pace of that change feels like a steamroller they never voted for. Right now in Vienna, the historic heart of Austria, nearly half of all elementary school children come from a Muslim background. That's not an estimate. That's official data from 2024. 41.2% of students in Vienna's primary schools are Muslim, while Christian students make up just 30.5%. In a nation where Catholicism was once the lifeblood of its identity, this is not a minor statistic, it's a transformation. And the trend line? It's accelerating. According to Die Welt and Austria's demographic forecasts, by 2050, 1 in 3 residents of Vienna will be Muslim. That's just 25 years away. So, how did we get here? One word: policy. Austria, especially under left-leaning governments and EU pressure, has been one of the most migration-welcoming countries in Europe. During the 2015 migrant crisis, the borders were opened wide, asylum approvals rose, protections expanded. And crucially, family reunification became a pipeline. Here's the hard number. In 2023, 9,254 individuals entered Austria through family reunification programs. That figure is just for 1 year, and each person granted asylum has the legal right to bring in their spouse, children, and in some cases extended family. One case quickly becomes 5 or 10. Multiply that across a decade, and the result isn't just a shift in numbers, it's a reshaping of entire neighborhoods, entire schools, and in some cities, entire districts. And it's no surprise where most of those arrivals settle, urban centers like Vienna. That's where the state provides housing, support services, and schools. But now teachers report growing language barriers, cultural tensions, and classrooms where German is no longer the majority language. Many ethnic Austrian parents have quietly moved their children to rural districts, trying to hold on to some semblance of the culture they knew. But there's more than just a culture shift. There's also a public safety concern. In 2023, official government data revealed that foreign nationals were responsible for 46.3% of all criminal offences in Austria. Let that number sink in. Nearly half of all crimes were committed by individuals who are not Austrian citizens. The largest share? Young men from the Middle East and North Africa. And what has the government done? In March 2025, Austria temporarily suspended family reunification for asylum recipients, citing capacity concerns and integration overload. But for many, that move came 10 years too late. And at the top, Austria's president, Alexander Van der Bellen, has consistently opposed deportations and has publicly called migration an opportunity.
Dear Austrians and all the people who live here, tonight several families with minor children have been deported. I am deeply concerned about this. I cannot and will not believe that we live in a country where this is really necessary in this form.
Meanwhile, former Chancellor Sebastian Kurz, once a hardliner on border control, is known for attending World Economic Forum events and advocating for managed migration. Austria's Foreign Minister, Alexander Schallenberg, has also appeared at WEF panels. So yes, Austria's leadership has maintained close ties with the World Economic Forum, a group that promotes borderless cooperation, inclusive economies, and the redistribution of global populations. So when you wonder why policies don't reflect local demand, follow the networks. So let's be honest. In Vienna, Islam is on track to become the dominant religion. Neighborhoods are changing, churches are emptying, and public institutions, from classrooms to courthouses, are adapting to new norms that would have been unthinkable just a generation ago. This isn't about hate, this is about reality. This is about asking, what happens when integration fails? What happens when the system's yes to diversity, but no to accountability? And who pays the price? Austria didn't vote for a demographic revolution. It was engineered through policy, through global pressure, and through silence. And now the numbers are undeniable. The cultural displacement is visible, and the average Austrian is finally asking, will anyone in power admit what they've done before it's too late? This is the report.